Nairobi.
Meanwhile, Jubilee leaders have come out to the defense of their party leader, Uhuru Kenyatta, and asked President William Ruto to stop using former President Uhuru Kenyatta as an excuse for failing to deliver on his agenda. The leaders, led by Jubilee Deputy Party Leader Dr. Fred Matiang'i, maintain that the retired president has the right to speak to citizens without necessarily engaging in politics. Martin Opio with the details.
Mimi kwa ukweli siko kwa active politics, lakini nina haki ya kutetea chama changu.
After days of targeting former President Uhuru Kenyatta following his phone call addressed to his supporters, his own Jubilee has fired back at President William Ruto's allies, terming the attacks petty.
It has sought to construct a political narrative anchored not in its own vision or delivery, but in the constant invocation of His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta as a point of blame, distraction, and deflection. Every challenge becomes his legacy. Every failure is conveniently projected backward. Every unmet promise explained away by invoking his name. This approach is not only intellectually lazy, it's politically dishonest.
Led by its Secretary General and Deputy Party Leader Fred Matiang'i, they want the president to focus on addressing issues facing the country instead of turning the former president into his punching bag.
The retired president makes one phone call and the government screams the whole weekend. What kind of people are these? And you know, we are reading now the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, a public sector government agency, has told us clearly with data and statistics that 2/3 of the stories they have been telling us are just blatant lies.
Ruto allies have been calling on Uhuru to exit the political scene following retirement, but Uhuru's allies argue that the retired president has the right to speak up on issues affecting the country.
Up to now, the current administration does not respect the constitution. The late Moi also vigorously campaigned for President Kibaki in 2007 general elections. President Kibaki continued expressing confidence in Uhuru's leadership choices after leaving office. Therefore, this administration cannot selectively rewrite the democratic principles and simply because they feel threatened.
It's going to happen when we have 2 or 3 or 4 retired presidents. How many are there in Nigeria? Retired presidents who are going about their businesses. In the US, in the UK, there are 6 prime ministers who have left office, who go to BBC, they go wherever, there are programs. President Clinton has been retired for I don't know how many years. He attends the Democratic Party convention every year. President Obama, the same thing. They campaign for their candidates. And the world has not come to an...
Saboti Member of Parliament Caleb Amisi, who's also a member of the Linda Mwananchi Brigade, has also hit out at leaders allied to President William Ruto over the attack on former President Uhuru Kenyatta.
Achana na Uhuru Kenyatta. Sawa. Huyo jamaa alifanya kazi yake miaka 10, ameenda likizo.
Amisi accused the leaders led by Kericho Senator Alan Cheruyot of disrespecting the former head of state over his political stance ahead of the 2027 general election. Martin Opio, KTN.
Still on politics.